Olive and I do make much better hiking partners when she's able to be off leash, because she's just not good on leash. I mean, she's not horrible, but she's not good. And it kind of ruins both of our experiences if I have to, pull on her constantly. I just heard some kind of animal. All right, well, if Olive stays close to me, she can be off leash, but I have to remember there are elk and bear and all different sorts of things here, so better be very careful. There's plenty of bones around here too. I guess, if you're in an area with wild animals, you're gonna find bones. I have seen quite a few laying about. Well, they definitely don't want you driving back here, but I think it's probably okay to hike back here. There's some big horseflies. Well, I can hear the water. Sounds like a waterfall or rapids. Can't see it yet though. It's just below us. Oh no, it's way down there. I can see it now. Yeah, it looks like rapids. Oh, there's a lot of bugs here though. There's a little trail. Actually, it's a little road. Well, yeah, I guess it would be this road. Continue down there. Amazing. Beautiful. There are also a ton of little butterflies here. Just a second ago, there were like 5 of them right here. Oh, there they go. Come back, butterflies. So I haven't been camping out somewhere like this in a long time. It's all been kind of on the beaten path or and lately in town. I'm not used to being in nature like this that much. I guess it's nature where I'm at, but anyway, somewhere kind of more rugged and wild. And I did not bring bear spray with me on this little, even though we're only, the van is right over there, but that does not mean that there couldn't be a grizzly bear. Let's just hope there's no grizzly bears down here right now. Not the smartest choice, but it's my adventurous spirit, right? We're not going to go very far. Next time, if we're going to take a much longer hike, we're going to grab that bear spray for sure. Look at this. Going down to the creek. Oh, it's a little campsite. Wow, what a place to camp. This is gorgeous. Yes, please. This is wonderful. It doesn't get much better. The thing is that I don't get any reception up here. I get just a tiny bit, but not even enough to text. If I climbed this hill, there's a chance I could get some, because I think, I don't know where the tower is now. I'm a little discombobulated. I think it might be over there on top of one of those hills. So I need to go back down a little ways, and I should really check out those spots again that are back by that day use parking lot. See if they're big enough for everybody to come and camp there. I don't know. I have a feeling most people probably won't want to come up here. But the road wasn't bad. It was pretty quick. It's not too far from town, and yeah, as you've seen, it's just amazing. But, you know, everyone has something different in their head, like where they're going, what they want to do, and this might not line up with other people's ideas. I'm just trying to decide, do I want to put like a chair here or something to mark this spot so I can come back? Because there weren't too many spots. There were just a bunch of little smaller spots back there, which weren't ideal because they were right next to that day use parking. And then I could go further back. I wonder how far back you can go. I don't know. How adventurous am I? I mean, at least I have friends in town that could come and help me if I really needed something, if I got stuck or something, but I don't want to be that guy. I really want to go up and play in the snow on top of the Tetons, but I don't want to pay. There's like a gondola you can do at Jackson Hole Resort, and I forget what it is, $30 or something, which I think is way too expensive. I'll figure all this out. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Well, this is a beautiful and relaxing place, and hearing that stream at night, well, any time of the day, but when you're resting, getting ready to go to bed, it's just magical. And but there's no service up here, and I need to do a couple things in town. I have no way to get a hold of my friends, and so I'm gonna go back to town. There's a chance that I might come back up here to camp. Tonight. But I want to see what everybody else is doing. And yeah, so gonna get on the road. Well, since this is the elk refuge, it would be cool to see some elk here. All I've seen so far are a few deer and a whole bunch of ground squirrels or prairie dogs or something. Yeah, so hopefully on the way out we're gonna see some elk. I've seen a pronghorn, some deer, and a coyote. No elk, though. So we came back to town, back to Jackson, and we're just hanging out around a park right now. I was on the phone for quite a long time with my cell phone company, trying to get a phone activated, and something got messed up, and they kept transferring me, and it's something I've been dealing with for days. What keeps happening is I keep getting disconnected, and then I have to start over from scratch. It's so frustrating, driving me absolutely crazy. So I kept giving up and then trying again. And today, I swear I was on the phone for at least 3 hours. And I finally started to lose my temper, lose my cool, because I had just had enough. And my head, I could feel like my blood pressure, and I could feel headaches coming on, and I just had enough. And so I just got really firm with them, and then suddenly they just did exactly what I asked them to do. But it was like not until I got borderline nasty with them, which is unfortunate that they only did it once I started to get upset with them. Anyway, I'm sure all of you have some pretty lousy stories about cell phone companies as well, unfortunately. But it's all fixed, and thank goodness. Don't have to deal with that anymore. So we're down here, and it's just so pretty. there's all these little spots around town that are just so gorgeous. Olive really wants to go swimming, but I don't think it's the best idea. It's really moving fast here. The town of Jackson really has a lot of parks, and they're all really nice. Unfortunately, they all say no dogs allowed. But I see a lot of locals with their dogs in the park. So we kind of walk along the edges, but we don't really spend time in the park. And the grass is beautiful, so I can see why they wouldn't want dogs in there. And yeah, they must have a lot of tax dollars in this town from all the visitors that come in here, because they're just all really nice, and they all have like climbing walls for the kids and really nice playgrounds and everything. The fence with all the skis mixed in with the wood. Pretty cool. That is an old house. I wonder if people still live in there. And then right next door, it's a little Christmas log cabin. It's got Frosty, the snowman on the top. Some Christmas trees by the door. Tiny and cute. Look at how pretty. We just had a bit of a storm and it got really dark. But then the sun came back out and the rain kept coming though, but really lately. So pretty.